3 Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle, and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
What is going on, Andrew? Welcome, team. Welcome, Cairo. We got Tracy. We got Zimmy. We got Andrew, Cheryl, Reiki. We got Samantha. And Lord's Grave and Cheryl and Andrew. Bartman, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We do have a new trick tonight. So the trick involves a safety pin and a ring. So, I mean, this is the highlight. This is the highlight of all magic. But it's actually a pretty decent trick. So let's check it out here in a little bit. First, let's go to Bartman, who wants a reading. Bartman wants to know, it's going to happen when flying cars are finally invented. I don't know. That is going to take a futuristic deck of cards. Now, I've been wanting to use this deck of cards, so we're going to go ahead and use it now. This is the Shadowrun Tarot. So we're going to see if that's going to be all right. Rose, I thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's see if the Shadowrun Tarot is going to give you some information on flying cars, because this is a futuristic deck indeed. And somebody just asked, like, when are you actually going to use that? They thought it was fancy. And I was like, I'm going to use it tonight. I found a reason to use it tonight. And Bartman gave us the opportunity. Rose, thank you again. I appreciate you. 8 of Blades. Oh, my. That is interesting indeed. You got a 7 of Batons. And we got, oh, man, that's going to be interesting. I mean, I think there's actually flying cars in here. So I think this actually kind of fits. Queen of Coins. I think only the rich are going to have flying cars. I really think so. I mean, you know what I mean? A little bit of a, Zimmy, thank you for your donation on PayPal. A little bit of sort of a rich luxury item. So, I mean, when they're finally invented, by the way, they are invented. There's two flying cars available that you can buy. One, I think, stopped making it, but the other is still available if you're willing to go over to, you're willing to go overseas and buy one. It actually does exist. It's basically one big drone that will handle that stuff. Okay, I think only the rich are going to be able to afford it, because this could be quite expensive indeed. 4 of Cups. This is going to be something where it's just a lot of people just don't want it. I think there's a lot of downsides to it, right? It makes a lot of noise. It's going to make a lot of... Okay, one thing that y'all probably don't realize about a flying car is this going to make a big downdraft, right? One flying car is going to make a heavy-duty downdraft in order to push that much weight up in the air. So you're like, if you're walking underneath it, it's going to be miserable. Anyway, Reiki, Yvette, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm sorry, Yvette, welcome to the stream. Reiki, you were already here. Anyway, but I think it's going to be something a lot of people don't like, because they're going to be like, the fancy flying cars, but it's just constant like downdraft, you know what I mean, in order to get that thing up in the air. Anyway, 4 of Cups, so a lot of people are just not going to be happy about that. 7 of Batons. Cairo, thank you for your donation. 7 of Batons. I think somebody's going to have an accident with a flying car, and it's going to be all over the news, and there's going to be somebody banded. I just think it's something's going to happen where like a flying car comes down on somebody's house or something like that and it breaks, then you're going to have a big issue, right? I think we're going to have a lot of defensiveness against flying cars after that happens, if that ever happens. 8 of Blades. I think it's going to be restricted only certain people. I think you're going to have some sort of a license. I think it's going to have to be inspected every time. Basically like flying a plane, right? To fly a plane, you need a license. To fly, and you also need to inspect the plane. You need to do preliminary inspections before you take it off. There needs to be a coordinated, maybe a tower or something like that. When you're going from here to there, you got to call in on the radio and make sure that they know it. But that's going to be interesting indeed. I think it's going to be very restricted to only certain people, and only the rich are going to have it. And that is the Shadowrun Tarot, which I've been meaning to use it, and I think that reading was pretty good. That's what I think. Rose is next. Rose wants to know, Rose wants to know something. Let's see what they want to know. Let's see. Rose wants to know, will we finish the basement by the end of this year? All right, we're working on this basement. We're getting it done. We're sort of knocking it out. And I think that the Kawaii Tarot will let us know if the basement's going to be that big of a thing, if it's going to be something we could, sort of finish up at that. Can we finish that up? That's going to be important indeed. All right, can we finish the basement this year? Well, let's see. Kawaii, tell us what you need. Tell us what you need, what we need to know at least from here. Anyway, you're looking at the Queen of Cups. This is something that's not really a priority, and that's a problem. It's not really that big of a priority, right? I mean, it'd be nice to have it finished, but it's just not something where I'm just going to stop everything I'm doing. I'm just going to go forth and make it happen. It just feels like this is not something that's possible with that. Queen of Cups says, I need to put more gusto into it, right? More gusto into it, more sort of excitement into it to make it happen and bump it up on a priority list. Because the Hierophant says, there's a lot more to do than you think. I think the stuff that you're thinking about doing, Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I think the stuff that you're thinking about doing to it, I think the stuff that you have planned, I think there's going to be more things that happen with that. Overall, it's going to be kind of challenging to get done, in my opinion. Okay, now I was saying, you will get it done. I think you will get it done at the end of September. I think the end of September looks magical for that. The moon, we got a few months to go. Get the Hierophant Queen of Cups, a few months indeed. I think by the end of September, you should have it sort of ground out. Again, you got to bump it up in the priority list, right? You can't put everything at the bottom of the priority list if you're ever going to get it done. Not going to happen. So bump it up a little bit, and I think everything will be okay at the end of the day. Ed Cairo is next. Carol, thanks you again for your donation. I appreciate that. A general reading for the next 3 months. All right, before we do Cairo, let's do a magic trick. All right, I got a new magic trick. I hope you like it. Okay, basically the magic trick involves a ring and it involves a clip. What is it? A pin. A ring and a pin, right? A ring and a pin. So you take the ring off, you put it on the pin, and so obviously there's only one way to get this off, okay? Only way to get this off is basically just to open the pin and take it off like that. That's going to be your biggest option there. All right. The other thing that you could do, I guess, a shortcut would be basically just to get the pin. All right. Pick up the pin and just go like that. It'll connect to the ring. I think that's a much easier solution. It's a much easier solution. I mean, come on, that's a much easier solution just to do it that way, because that saves a lot of time. You don't have to open it up or anything like that. All right. You don't have to open it up. You don't have to do a lot of things with that. So I think that's going to be something that we could do. All right. We're going to pull it off like that, and we can link it again. We can link it again. We can do that all night. Anyway, that is the pin and the ring. That's not, that's not going to eclipse the money trick. All right, that's not going to eclipse the money trick, but I think it's a cute little puzzle. Anyway, all right, enough of that garbage. All right, let's go back to Cairo. Do a general reading for the next 3 months. Let's see what's going on with that. We need, for that general reading, my deck right here, otherwise known as the Waterfall Tarot. Boo Boo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. Otherwise known as the Waterfall Tarot. If you don't have this, I still have some left. I got some that you might like indeed. So we'll see about that. Anyway, all right, let's get rid of a general. Next 3 months includes, most of May includes June and July. Basically the hot months. Let's see what's going on. And the hot months is indeed, we got the sun, otherwise known as summer, otherwise known as summertime over there. I mean, that's going to be important indeed. I like it. All right. I mean, it's sort of we need one more card. We're sort of indicating now. It's sort of saying, okay, that's fine. Well, that's fine. We're getting into the hot months, right? This is something where going outside is going to be a little bit more inconvenient than normal. The sun into the Three of Cups, though. So a lot of summertime or a lot of sort of warming up activities is when you come into the situation, you're like, cool, this is an opportunity for me to meet people, for me to socialize, for me to sort of be around other people and have a good time with that. The sun card is very powerful indeed in this situation. it says it is time to get out. It is time to sort of roam around and meet new people. Now, there is some sort of a disappointment here. Okay. I think you're actually looking at the end of July, early August as some big disappointment. It feels things are really not going well with love, emotions. There's not a lot of good things happening across the line as you get into there. But I think that's going to be something that lasts a little while. It's almost like somebody causes it. It's almost like somebody causes it. Can we dodge it? Which is going to be your next question. I think so. I think you actually can dodge it. Three of Cups, right? We have the support. We have the things going on. This is somebody that's coming in, that's causing this sort of a disservice or what have you. But this is something that we can dodge indeed. Finding love, getting love kind of stable is going to be kind of challenging, especially mid-July, late July kind of thing. It's going to be kind of challenging to get everything stable, get everything back where we need it to be and whatnot. Three of Swords looks at a little bit of a cutting action, a little bit of disappointment, a little bit of walking away. And I think walking away is kind of something you are looking at end of June, early July, right? Just walking away from something, because walking away is difficult at first, but after a while you get used to it. Not going to be that big of a deal. And I think that's going to be an opportunity for you. Financially, I think you're looking at a good June, July. You're looking at a kind of a rough September. Financially, looking at a rough September. I do think there's somebody coming in that has some news for you, or a guide or something. Something weird happens as you're hitting September, like as you're sneaking up on September, something weird happens. Definitely check with your guide, ask sort of what's going on, and get in tune with that, because I think sort of a metaphysical place to be. This is some place where you want to be pretty rock solid metaphysically. You kind of want to be in that meditative zone. You kind of want to be in the predictable area of that as you're coming into all of this, because I think if you don't, you're going to get into some challenges indeed as that comes across. Anyway, at least that's what I got for the next 3 months. The next 3 months, stocks are going to continue to take a beating pretty much until until fall. I'm sorry. All right, entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. I think stocks are going to continue to take a beating until like the end of summer kind of thing. Anyway, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only, let's go with a week reading for Boo Boo's. Got a couple of readings indeed. We got a week, please, rest of May. Let's see what's going on with that. Doing it with the Thoth, because that's what we do, is the Thoth deck. Getting excited, get everything set up, get everything all out and about with the Thoth. The Thoth does it. The Thoth does it, everybody. All right, Grave, you missed everyone. Oh, well, we missed you, Grave. Grave, it's good to see you back. It's always good to have people back on stream that have been gone a little bit. Just come in, say hi, drop in, see what's going on, because there's always something interesting going on here, that is for sure. It is a Tarot Oracle show. All right, let's see what's going on here. Speaking of which, with the week reading, how's the week going to be? What are we focusing on the week? And I think that's kind of where we're at. So what are we focusing this week? Monday is kind of shot. We already sort of see that. Monday is not your good day. Just Monday is a little bit of a disappointment, a little bit of sort of an emotional resonance that's not happening. A lot of Monday blues kind of thing. You're just not feeling it on Monday. Tuesday. I think Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be your get up and run days. It's definitely going to be something where you have to sort of lurch forward, move forward, get something done. Definitely some activities in there. Indeed. You get an unexpected phone call. You get an unexpected phone call towards the end of the week. I don't think in the weekend, but you get an unexpected phone call towards the end of the week. If you were to get lottery tickets, I'd definitely get the lottery tickets this weekend. This weekend? Not this week. Don't get any this week. I would just get the set, right? Get the triple shot, right? The local lottery, Powerball. Just get the set this weekend. I think this weekend's drawing is going to be pretty good indeed. Now, it is sort of a time to sort of focus on where we're going to be during the summer months, to get that hammered out, to get that settled out, because I think there's a little bit of confusion going on here as far as what exactly we're going to do this summer. Where are we going to focus? What are we going to do this summer? And I think that kind of be settled down. I think that kind of be sort of fixed with a little bit of planning indeed. Now, the running section here, weekend's going to be busy, bottom line. Going to be very busy. I think you have a lot of things that are coming up. A lot of things people need your attention with, right? You got the kite, otherwise known as swiftness card, and it sort of means I need to go forward. I need to do something. I need to do something this weekend. I need to do something this weekend. It's not going to be a lazy weekend at all. Things are going to pick up. Things are going to be running pretty good. All right, let's do rest of May. Lottery tickets in the weekend. Just pick them up over the weekend, But during the week, this week, doesn't work. Pick them up over the weekend. I think it'll be much better off with that. All right. So let's do the rest of May indeed. Then we're out of donations. A pretty light day. Boo-boo, thank you again for the other donation. Thank you again. Rest of May. Let's read with the thought and get the rest of May covered and see what's going on with that. All right. Let's see. End of May, look out. End of May, look out. Something's breaking. Something's going on. Something's not right. Something's not functioning. Samantha, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Something's just not right at the end of May. I would just look out for that. That's not going to be friendly at all. Oh, man. It's just, ease up on the travel this week. Ease up on the travel in May. Any travel plans, ease up on that. Are you really needing to go to that? Are you? Are you really needing to go to that? Because I think at the end of May, I think like May 25th-ish, May 26th-ish, I think you're going to be a little bit ill. I think, okay, entertainment purposes only, but I think you're going to be feeling a little under the weather. May 25th, May 26th, I don't think that's going to be something that, so if you're going to have some travel right around then, you definitely want to be like, is this really a priority? If this is going to be something that I really need, because it's sort of a stay home card, right? Power is staying home. Power is staying home indeed. Do we have the lover? Every time you ask a question, we got the lovers, we got the ace of cups, we got the two of cups, we got the 10 of cups. So the person's still coming. Clearly, Samantha, thank you for your donation again. The person's still coming, clearly. They're clearly still coming. So you got to, are they coming in May? Are they coming in May? I'll be honest with you, I don't see it. I don't see it. I think they're coming in July. I think it's going to be June or July before you see this person. But I seriously think that something's coming in June, July for this, right? The lovers up in here, especially with the 10 of wands. Again, I said it before, and I'm going to say it again. This is an inconvenient relationship. This is the inconvenient relationship for you. It just is. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's inconvenient. You do continually get something like the 10 of wands. You do get something like the tower. You get something like death. It's just something out of the way. That's why I'm still focused on a long distance relationship. I'm sticking with it. All the signs point to something long distance, right? As far as that goes. Anyway, but it's sort of coming up, right? Coming up. Maybe we meet somebody then and maybe sort of warms up, or maybe things sort of start happening. Just, just sort of going on. Dakota, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, we got PayPal. We got a PayPal from Zimmy. And Zimmy wants to know something. I'm not sure what it is until I open PayPal. And then I will guarantee to know that what Zimmy's thing is going there. All right, planning to move soon. How will things go? Oh, man, Zimmy's moving. We got a lot of moving going on. All right, Zimmy. Let's see what's happening with that. Moving soon. Everybody, this is the time to move. Like if you're selling a house or something, this is the time to get going with that. All right, if we're moving, let's get a card we haven't used in a while, and that is this one, which you always know is the golden wheel. Patricia, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Let's figure it out. What's going on? Your shocked YouTube user isn't here today. Maybe they're hooked up with N. I don't know. Or A or B or C. I don't know. Joe, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Maybe they end up hooking up after all. Life is short. Life is short sometimes. You might as well hook up when you got the hooks up. That's what I'm saying. Until you get older, I guess, and then everything kind of, then you hook up when you get older. It's like really inconvenient. I don't know. Anyway, moving. How's the move going to go? Planning to move soon. What's going to happen? 6 of Wands, the Lord of Victory. In addition, You do have people that are cheering for you. They're like, yay, we're moving. You do have people that are excited about this. Maybe it's you. We do have people that are excited about this that are ready to go. It feels like it is time to move. It feels like things are stagnating a little bit. We need a new home. We need a little bit more action. We need a little bit more sort of result at the end of the day. The Ten of Cups, right? Happy home, happy family. Moving in is going to be easy. I think it's going to be fine indeed. Not going to be a problem at all. Now, oh man, your move is sort of rushed. I'll be honest with you. The move is sort of rushed. No matter how much you plan for it, no matter how much things that you sort of get, you're like, I think I'm rocking it. I think I'm ready to go. No matter how much of that, the reality is the move is just rushed. Patricia, thank you for your other donation. But it feels like that Ten of Swords. I got to get out of the old place quicker. We got to get moving. We got to get going. It feels a little bit rushed. If that's okay, then that's not going to be too bad. But, at the end of the day, you gotta get out when you can get out. That's what I'm saying. Boo-boo wants a general with the Thoth. We can do that indeed. Let's go back to the Thoth action, see what kind of things we got for a general read. Now, I'm going to shuffle it good, Boo-boo. I'm going to shuffle it good because you keep getting the Two of Cups. You keep getting the Lovers. You keep getting the Ten of Cups. All the cards want to talk about is whoever you're meeting. And I still think it's long distance because it just feels inconvenient. Nakona, thank you for your donation. So we gotta shuffle. You see, this is a well done shuffle. I'm not playing around anymore. I'm not playing around. We need to get something other than this love, other than whatever this hookup or this love is or whatever's going on. We need something other than that because I'm tired of talking about it. I mean, Boo Boo is tired of hearing about it. Joe, thank you for your very generous donation. I appreciate that. Let me know what your question is. I mean, you're tired of hearing about it. We're tired. I mean, look, we didn't get it. It doesn't want to talk about it anymore. It already made its point last reading. So it's good. It's good. We don't have to talk about it every single time, all day. We know, Mr. Tarot. Okay. You're looking at getting some free money. I think at the general thing, you're looking at getting some free money. I think you have two opportunities for getting some free money. And I think that's going to be important to you because you're looking at not one, but two good shots with free money. I think one of them has a pretty good amount of money, like maybe hundreds of dollars, a couple of grand, something. I think you got a pretty good amount of cash sort of pouring in there. Overall, generally, you need to focus on health right now. I think that health is sort of a thing that we need to focus on. Health is a thing we need to get reset. We need to get back to normal. We need to get back to where we need to be. And I think health is going to be one of the big focusing points, one of the big focal points for you in the next few months as we're sort of going through it. Because I think health is eventually some of the things are sort of just inconveniencing you. Not only that, but it feels like that some of the things are also sort of pushing you to where you don't want to be, right? So you'd rather be doing this than that, right? You'd rather be doing this than that. And I think that's sort of the thing with the health, right? You want to get back to normal. I think that is quite possible indeed. You're looking at a sort of a Seven of Wands action here where be careful what you get involved with, because I think there's some strenuous activity that you get involved with that you kind of want to dodge. I think somebody's trying to talk you into it. I don't think you want to do it at all with that. KD, you're welcome. Good to see you. All right. A little bit of a general thought. We got off to Samantha we go. Samantha's got a couple of questions tonight. We got two Samanthas. We got Samantha Diltz and Samantha Souza. If Samantha V comes in here, we'd have a Samantha V as well. What's going on with the Aries right now? She's all over the place. It is an Aries. I mean, hashtag not all Aries, but it is an Aries. I mean, at some point, you gotta sort of realize that's maybe a little bit of a clue there. I don't know. We'll see what's going on. All right. Aries is all over the place. What's going on with the Aries? Man. Anything in their life? Anything coming through? What kind of thing are they happening over there? We got to sort of get with that. Wheel of Fortune. Man. I think that's their natural way of handling. Okay, here's what I think. I think the Aries is stressed. And I think the Aries is overloaded with some things. The way they deal with that is to literally be all over the place. They don't deal well with stuff, right? They just don't deal well with some of this stuff. And I think that's what you're sort of seeing, right? A little bit of a stress, a little bit of an issue, what have you. And that is, and that's going to be sort of a challenge indeed. Wheel of Fortune, just as they're trying to get back to, sort of a condition with that. And again, they go super ADHD. They go super ADHD, and that is that's going to be something you got to kind of put up with. Wheel of Fortune just says, put up with it, just deal with it. Okay. Overall, the 5, they're looking for a fight. They really are. They're looking for a fight. And I think that's what you're looking for here. You're looking for a fight. Do you want to get involved with it? Because I think they're going to take some of this out on you. You don't want to be on the receiving end of that at all. So that's going to be a little bit challenged indeed. So yeah. Anyway, the 10 of Cups, let them cool down. Let them take a deep breath. Let them cool down. Let them take a deep breath. Let them get settled down. I think you're going to be a little bit better off. Happy home, happy family. I think they're going to be a little bit better emotionally, more stable emotionally. You're going to be better in that. All right, Cairo, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. All right, let me reply to this actually. Let's see. I'm a few houses away from you. Okay, there you go. Oh, we got a PayPal donation. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it for John. All right, let's go to Samantha's next question. Samantha's next question. Alyssa's being so nice. Oh my. What does she want? What does Alyssa want? Alyssa and being nice. Those don't blend together very well. What's going on? What's going on with all of that? Oh, let's see. Okay, all right. They're trying to see what you're gonna do. They're messing with you a little bit. Okay, I'm not saying that they're manipulating you. They're messing with you a little bit for fun. They want to see what you're doing, right? The 4. I'm just sort of seeing where you're at, seeing your comfort zone, seeing what you're doing. I'm sort of messing with you about this. They do feel like that they need to work on their connection with you. They need to work on a connection because they have a lot of regrets lately. They're having dreams. They have a lot of regrets. They just want to sort of work things out a little bit with that. Queen of Swords ultimately said they'll be back to their a-hole self in no time. You know what I mean? They'll be back. The Queen of Swords, Corella DeVille, they'll be back to that in no time. In no time. Just give them a little bit of an opportunity, and I think that you'll see the normal side once again. Once again, you'll see that normal side. Anyway, at least that's what I think. I'm just one guy reading tarot. I'm just one dude reading tarot. Patricia wants to know something. Wants to know a double show tonight. Nursing school. Can I get into it? Is this something that I can do? Is this something we're excited about? I like it. Nursing school rocks the house. I like it. Let's get something kind of medical in here. We don't have a medical tarot. We need a medical tarot. Joan, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. We need a medical tarot. I want to do that next. I want to make a medical tarot next, my friends. I'm excited. I'll be honest with you, I'm excited right now. Patricia, I want to make all the sorts of tarots, but at the end of the day, I need to finish the Tasty Tarot. Where's the Tasty Tarot at? They've been reviewing my project for like a year. What are they doing? Let me go to Kickstarter. And see. Oh, of course, I'm not logged in. Never mind. Apparently, I'm not logged in, so it's not going to show me. Anyway, will I get accepted to nursing school soon? Page of Wands, Devil, 4 of Wands says yes. I think that's pretty solid. Pretty solid thumbs up on this. I think you're going to get accepted. Page of Wands. Takes a little longer than normal. I think people are bombarding nursing school right now. I think there's a lot of people hitting up nursing school. They're like, I want to get in it. I want to be a part of it. They are just going full force. Full force. Page of Wands. It says there's understaffed. They're trying to get it. And they're trying to process all of the applications. The Devil says, is this something you really want to do? I think it is. The Devil's interesting here. It's sort of saying that where are you going to be at the end of this? Where are you going to work? Because your opportunities are going to be a lot of opportunities, but it's going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to be a lot of time. It's going to be a lot of energy used up on that. Four of Wands ultimately says you can end up in a happy home, happy family situation. I think you're going to be there. You are going to be rocking. You are going to be rocking. So yeah, we got it done. We got it done. Grave Encounters says you got a lot of cool decks. I mean, Grave Encounters, we have a lot of cool decks. Check out this one. Check out this one. This is the Tarot of the Lantern Path. This is women staring off into space with a hazy background. 455 people wanted this damn thing. Women staring off into space with a hazy background. I could do that. I could do that. Tarot and T, welcome. Good to see you. I mean, I could have done that if that's what people want. But, I just made the tasty tarot instead. I guess the next one is going to be women staring off to space with a hazy background. Then I get 5 gazillion sales. And I can print it with a hardbound box finally, because it's not a niche product that gets like 100 sales. Anyway, how a nursing interview go? Will I get accepted? Let's see how the interview goes. Queen of Cups says, you're passionate about this. You're walking in. You're excited. And people that are passionate about something get it done. And I think that's the important part, right? They get it done. And I think that's what you do. You're passionate enough that you get it done. You're passionate enough that they can sort of see. This person's going to come in here. They're going to rock the house. Queen of Cups, not a problem at all, right? People staring off, women staring off into space with a hazy background. 8 of Pentacles says you are a hard worker. They know that. They understand that. And I think that's going to be something that they appreciate about you. You're a hard worker. You get it done. Knight of Swords, you're ready to go. Few people are ready to go. They're like, well, I don't want to, they don't want to do this. And no, you're ready to go now. You're ready to go now. Hard worker, you're passionate about it, and you're ready to go. You got to get accepted. Well, what are they going to do? You have to get accepted. They're not going to reject you. You have to get accepted. So that is another monumental thumbs up indeed. So, a lot of good stuff going on tonight. A lot of good news here. You didn't get like the Tower and the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. I think that's it. I think that's it indeed. All right, we're going back to PayPal. And after that, we're going to Nakona. We got Nakona, Joe, and Cairo. Kind of a nice slow night there. Everybody relaxing, chilling out over here. We got Nakona. We got a little queue up in there for now. We want to know about John. John wants to know, how will I do on the 17th? On the 17th, let's see. Pixel Tarot, please. We can do Pixel Tarot indeed. See what you're going to do on the 17th. Make it happen. Make it happen indeed. If you haven't seen this one, by the way, it's the Pixel Tarot. A lot of people like this one. Just saying, I'm just saying. Grave, you haven't seen the Pixel Tarot either, have you? Grave, you got to be subscribed, Grave. If you want to see the latest tarot decks, I'll be honest with you. If you want to see all the latest tarot decks, right? You got to be subscribed to this channel, because I get decks that nobody's even heard of before. I get decks that you like, what the hell is that? I get those decks. I get the niche decks, the fun decks, the cool decks, the decks like, whoa, I never saw that before. I get them all. And that's the place to be. Place to be is here for all of the good stuff, and you can see all of this. Hit that little bell, and you get all the all the notifications, because we got 101 tarot spreads. We got lessons out the wazoo. We got all these tarot spreads. We got news. We got new decks unboxing. We got 4K flip throughs. We got tons of decks coming. I think I have 60 some decks before the end of the year. I got new magic tricks. I got 11 new magic tricks that we're going through and playing with. Anyway. Let's get John right now. See what John's doing with a little bit of how will I do. Now, I don't know what you're doing, so that's kind of a mystery. Hershey, welcome. I don't know what you're doing. That's kind of a mystery. But I think that is interesting that we have a little bit of a 4 of Pentacles. I don't think you want to do whatever it is. I don't think you do. I don't think you want to do whatever it is. It's a little bit of I'm caged in here. I'm holding on. I'm trying. Maybe it costs a little bit too much money. Maybe it's a little bit too adventurous. Maybe a little bit nervous for whatever reason. but it feels like that you are a little bit sort of held in or a little bit introverted about what is going on. Overall, you'll do fine. Celebration, 3 of Cups. Meeting people, celebrating, getting drunk, whatever's going on with that. Now, you're going to lose some money on the 17th. That's the bottom line. You're going to lose some cash, and that's what the 5 of Pentacles is all about. We're left by ourselves. Almost like maybe somebody leaves before we leave. We get sort of stuck by ourselves, or we're losing a little bit of money. Something challenging is sort of on the horizon for the 17th indeed. So overall, the 3 of Pentacles, you'll do just fine. You'll do just fine. Just don't lose any money. Ain't nobody got time for money loss, is what I'm saying. Sonic, I thank you for your donation. Good to see you again. Sonic, it's been a minute. Sonic. What have you been doing? All right, Nakona, General, the rest of May indeed. Let's put the Pixel Tarot back. Let's get a little cat. Let's get a little cat tarot because everybody loves the cat tarots. Karen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Everybody loves some cats. Some cats, the play was pretty good. The tarot's even better. That's what I'm saying. Anyway, let's see what's happening with this. General, rest of May. What's going to happen with me? What's going to happen with you? Empress. Wow. Nakona, rest of May feels so nice. If things fall into place in May. Things just seem to fall into place during May. Nice and clean. It looks good. The Empress is always a great card. Karen, thank you for your other donation. The Empress is always a very comfortable card. In other words, I don't have to go out here and stretch. I don't have to go out here and do more than I needed to. I don't have to go out here and take risks, right? Especially with a High Priestess. You're going to learn some important stuff in May. Absolutely. You're going to get a lot of information. You're going to learn some important stuff indeed. It's almost like you're stretching for learning, like you're expanding your learning opportunities. You're trying to get some things to learn. You're trying to get some things figured out. With that 6 of Pentacles, it says that your learning definitely pays off. Your learning, your study definitely pays off for the rest of May. So get out there, hit a couple of books. Maybe it feels like it's pretty comfortable. Got a little breathing room out there, and that's what's going to be good. Anyway, all right, we got Joe is next with a little bit of a general action. Joe, thank you again for your very generous donation. Let's get Joe the good deck. The only one we have in a bag. The only one we have in a bag. I think that's good. That's good. All right. Rose, you're quite welcome. I did your reading like 100 minutes ago, Rose. Rose, you're really lagged. You are really lagged, Nakona don't like cats. Well, Nakona, I know next time. Nakona does not like the cats. Anyway, Joe wants a general reading. What kind of things are on the plate for Mr. Joe? What kind of things are going to be adventurous? Or what kind of things can we be doing for Mr. Joe over here? A little bit on there. All right, let's take a look. 5 of Swords. Damn. Page of Wands, the Emperor, the World, and the 6 of Cups. Man, this is sort of interesting. This is interesting indeed when you have a 5 of Swords next to a Page of Wands. We didn't try hard enough. It feels like that you are on a mission. You are on something. You got some goals. We need to knock out some goals. We need to do some stuff. I think if you really want to accomplish that, you're going to have to really work hard to figure that out. You have to really work hard. You're going to stretch a little bit more than you're used to get this done. 5 of Swords is Lord of Defeat around a Page of Wands. I'm not prepared for something. I think you're going to run into a situation where you just feel ill-prepared. You just feel like I don't have everything that I need. I don't have everything that I'm sort of set up for, and I need a little bit more. I should have prepared a little bit more. So if you do see a situation sort of developing in the background, I would definitely do a little bit of prep research and figure out what to do for that before it hits you in the face with that, because the 5 of Swords says you do not want to be in a situation where you're out there alone, ill-prepared, and people are investigating or looking and sort of scanning around with that, especially now with a Page of Wands ready, right? It just feels like I can't get that done. Emperor, you got a lot of abilities during end of May. I would say, well, actually, last week of May, first 2 weeks of June. your manifestation, your abilities, your ability to get stuff done is very poignant at that time period. The Emperor says, I have a lot of power, I have a lot of control, I have a lot of things that I'm excited about, and I can do a lot of those. I can do a lot of those. So, just sort of an Emperor action with that. So that time frame, I think you're looking at 3 weeks of good manifestation, good sort of focusing on making your beliefs come true, making things happen. And definitely if you want to start a big project, you want to start something, I think sort of a timing aspect that's going to be good. The world. Travel is going to be important for you near the end of the year. Travel is going to be important. So if you have an opportunity, I would definitely sign up for that. Not going to be a problem. Sign up for that. Indeed, the world is good. Because Six of Cups says there's somebody that needs to go with, somebody you need to meet, something happening at the end of the year that you need to be engaged in or you need to be sort of a part of. And I think that's sort of coming in and sort of making its way towards the end of the year with the general reading done over there. All right, Cairo is next. My heartbreak for July is about my best friend. Well, that's not good. That is not good indeed. Heartbreak for July is about my best friend. All right, we'll see about that. Cairo, I'm sorry to hear it. Cairo, let's see, is about my best friend. So, Cairo, sorry about that. Anyway, let me know if that's a question or something. Is that a question? I don't see a question mark. I assume that's a statement. Anyway, let me know. Sonic Boomin is back. Sonic Boomin has been around for a bit, and then Sonic Boomin left. And now Sonic Boomin is back. Hooray! Sonic Boomin, let's see what's going on over there. Oh, let's see. Sonic Boomin wants to know, what's the outcome if I move forward with Elementris? I don't know what Elementris is, but we're going to find out that. Is that Minnesota L and Minnesota Tress or something? I don't know. I don't know. Karen is next about that. Karen is next. We're going to get that done momentarily. But for right now, let's get Sonic Boomin set up over here. Okay. What's a good Sonic Boomin deck? Let's go to the Tarot Tower and see. What kind of things can we get into? Apparently, we can't get into anything. Okay. So apparently it broke. It's the way it is. All right. Let's go to the Tower Cam. Okay. There we go. Now it's functioning. It broke, but now it's working. Sonic Boomin actually got to wait. I got to wait instead of my bottled water. So I hope you're happy. Sonic Boomin, I hope you're happy. We got to wait instead of a bottled water. Sonic Boomin. I actually think this would be a pretty good deck for Sonic Boomin. I like it. By the way, in case you don't know what this is, it is a Tarot Avatada deck. And it is a wonderful deck. I'm always happy with this. About what you told me before. Okay, I got you, Carol. Thank you so much for the feedback. I appreciate that. All right. Learning chords and how to transition between them at the moment. I started learning piano and I gave up. There's only so many things I can do in my spare time. I work 12 hours a day. And when I get off work, I come do this. And then Christina needs some attention. And after all of that, I'm pretty much wrapped up for the day, right? So that, that's all I can do. That's all I can do. At the end of the day, I'll play piano after I retire. After I retire, I'll do it. I'll make some music or something. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll write my own music for the stream. Like that matters. But, might as well do something with my free time after I retire. What's the outcome basically if I move forward with something? The Devil, Eight of Pentacles, and the Wheel. Okay, you get stuck in a situation you can't get out of, and it's a pain in the ass. Just bottom line. You see, there's the quick. See, you like that? That's like the quick reading. That's like the summary, right? It's like the Cliff Notes. Does anybody use Cliff Notes anymore? No, I don't think so. The Devil. Moving forward is going to be challenging. Moving forward is going to be challenging a little bit. I got to level with you. The Devil says there's some things that you're going to be sort of swimming uphill. There's some things that you'll be kind of a little bit challenging. It's not going to be the easiest thing, especially the Devil next to the Eight of Pentacles. There's some forces there that are making us work harder than I need to. And I think that's the important part. Some forces that I need that are making me working a little bit harder than is required. That is going to be a problem. Bottom line, that is going to be a problem. So that's going to be a thing, right? The Devil into the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom line, I would watch very carefully about what commitment are we getting into, because the Wheel says you can't shake this. You're getting into it, a little bit of a devil action, and you can't shake it. You can't get rid of it. You're stuck with it. Linda, welcome. Good to see you. The wheel, like the wheel keeps on turning. It keeps on churning, right? So, here's what happened. See, we're going to do T.O. story time. Here's what happened to me. Basically, I said at work one time, I helped somebody out. No, we got to, well, let's do something different. I have a friend. I'm not going to say who. I have a friend who helped somebody out once, right? They're like, this person needs help. They helped him out once. And all of a sudden, they got roped into a lifelong commitment to where this 1 hour of help turned into 3 hours every single day. Every single day, they're spending 2 to 3 hours helping this particular situation out. They started out helping out once, but now they're stuck. The wheel. Every time I'm stuck. 3 hours a day. Their evenings that they want to relax and enjoy their evenings off, right? We all want to relax and enjoy our evenings off. Gone. Gone. Forever. Gone. The wheel. Stuck with it. Can't do anything about it. And my evenings are gone. But that's the way it is. That's the way it is indeed. A little bit of work, a little bit of a devil action. You get that wheel of fortune where you just can't get out of it. Anyway, so that is a life lesson. Right? That's a life lesson. Be careful what you sign up for. Because you may not be able to shake that one off. Karen, thank you so much for your donation. Look at this. Summertime love with Abel. Are we able to get some summertime love up in here?
Music to make love to.
I wanted to put this tarot up. I did. But this is summertime love at its peak. At its peak right here. I can't ignore it. I can't ignore it. This is summertime love at its peak. I want to use this deck. There's so many other decks I want to use, but this deck is just going to give us the bottom line best reading we're going to have for Karen right now. So I think we're going to have to use it. We're just going to have to use it. I wanted to do the Sonic. I wanted to do the modern love. The modern love. Okay, it's paint. Nakona tells me it's painting season anyway. Nakona, you have no idea. Let me show you what I'm painting next. Let me ask y'all a question, okay? Y'all chime in here. Y'all need to let me know. Y'all need to let me know because I'm giving you an offer here. Do you want to see how to paint this painting here? I'm stalling because I'm trying to find the damn painting. Okay, do you want a video that teaches you how to make this painting? Do you want a video that teaches you how to make this painting? Because I'm going to teach you how to make it. Because I made it once, I'm going to make it again. I'm going to film it this time. So I know that it's sort of confusing about painting and whatnot. And I know it's not a channel that's dedicated to painting. It's a tarot channel. But do you want to see a tutorial on how to paint this? Because I'm going to make one if you want to see it. So I'm going to film it and I'm going to sell it on a place. But do you want it for free? That's what I'm asking. I mean, because y'all want to. That's a Lenormand card. That's a Lenormand card. That's what I'm saying. Bottom line, it's a Lenormand card. And I mean, if y'all ever creating a deck, right? Divine Destiny. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Anyway, I'm just asking a question. All right, let's see. Well, Abel and I give each other another chance during summer. Oh my, yes you do. Yes, you do indeed. You give each other a chance. I think it is going to be golden opportunity for this. I think you have a lot of good stuff happening here. I think this is the time to sort of give it a second chance, give it a second shot. And I think that is going to be good indeed. Look, the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords is a movement card. We know this. You've watched all of my stuff. Divine Destiny, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Caro, did I miss your thing? Did I miss your thing, Cairo? I did. I missed your thing. Anyway, Cairo, what was your other question? Let's see. Let's look. You saw that. So July is okay. Okay, I got you. I got you. That's your question. Okay, I got you. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry, Cairo. I got you covered. Anyway, I think this is your opportunity that you do need for this to happen. So if you're looking to get back, if you're looking to have a little bit of summer love, I think this is going to be good. Knight of Swords, a movement card. The Chariot, a movement card. Got to get going, got to get running with this. Five of Swords. I think our past is sort of checkered. It's not exactly the perfect, beautiful thing. I think it's going to be impossible for you to ignore that. But I think if you sort of move past that, work things out, I think you're going to be good indeed. Six of Wands, Lord of Victory, is up in the air, and I think that is going to be awesome indeed. I think it's going to be awesome indeed. Request a reading pending. What is pending? John, you accidentally requested money for me instead of sending money. So I'm going to have to decline it, John. John, you know I love you. John, you know I love you, but you requested instead of spending money. Oh, there you go. You fixed it. John, there you go. I appreciate that. The buttons are there. Okay, the next year be good with the new dean. All right. Any school reading is going to be the official time to get this deck of cards. Come on, me and Andrew, we're hyped. We're hyped. Neve, welcome to the stream. Speaking of hyping, Neve, what's going on? Divine Destiny Tarot's making a deck. Divine Destiny Tarot, you need to send me some pictures so I can hype your deck. I want to hype your deck, and hopefully it'll be good. John, all right, we got you covered, buddy. All right, well, the next teaching year be good with the new deck. Jesus, that's good. You get some good readings today. Karen, you got some good readings indeed. First off, you can tell they're new. You can tell they're new. You got an ace and an ace. What are the important people skills? What are the important things, skills that you need coming in that you need to have as a new dean? Number one, it's Ace of Cups. You need to be in tune with what people want, with what people are doing. You need to be in tune with people in general. And I think they are. I think they got it running. No problem. Ace of Swords. You need to be able to communicate all the things that you require, all the things that are going to be needed is going to be able to be communicated. I think they're good at that. Overall, Knight of Swords, so as they come in, they rock the house. I think it's going to be nice. I think it's going to be a good year indeed. It goes quickly. I think a lot of things go smoother because of the new dean. Overall, I think you're looking at a great opportunity here. I think it's going to be rock solid. Rock solid indeed. I like it. YouTube user. See, y'all saying YouTube user wasn't going to come today. YouTube user slides into home plate. Slides in just like a home run. Gets a triple. Gets a triple on the first shot. All right. Now we owe a reading. We owe a reading because we messed it up to Cairo. Cairo is like, wait a minute. You saw the heartbreak in July. Is it my best friend? Let's stick with this deck right here. The Little Wizard's Tarot. I love it. You love it. Everybody loves it. Let's admit it. Let's admit it. A love affair with the Little Wizard's Tarot. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but Amy's working on it. Amy is working on it, my friends. And when it comes out, it is going to be beautiful indeed. Nine of Pentacles, YouTube user with a double shot. Thank you so much. Seven of Cups, the Sun, Eight of Cups. Oh, is it? Is it? Is your best friend leaving somewhere? This is where I need to ask you questions. Is your best friend leaving somewhere? Eight of Cups. Why is somebody abandoning you during the summer? Why is somebody abandoning you during the summer? The sun, we have the summertime. It's hot. We're going out. We're having some stuff. Somebody just leaves me. They abandon me. Somebody's like spontaneously moving out, moving away. It feels like the Eight of Cups. We're not in that mode to where we have a good opportunity with this. It feels like we're just not in the mode to make this happen. Eight of Cups, indeed, sort of a problem. Seven of Cups. It feels like that they have somebody else to tune into. It feels like somebody have to have some things to go forth and do. It feels like they're kind of busy in that regard. Overall, the Knight of Pentacles says you'll be just fine. You'll be just fine. So even though the heartbreak is there, I think you'll be just fine. It's not going to be a problem at all. Not going to be a problem at all. I think you'll do great. I think you'll do great. All right. Anyway, Jen, D said, what? D said missing. I have no idea what that is. No idea what's going on with that. Let's see. John, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. D said missing. Jen, I have no idea what that means. Jen, can you clarify what's going on with that? I have no idea what that means. I don't know. Jen, I don't know. Oh, wait. Okay, I see it. D said missing. How truthful is it? True intentions. Okay. So Jen wants to know. True intentions. D went missing. Okay. So, no, D said missing. Okay, I have no idea what this means. Okay, what are the true intentions? I think that's it. How truthful is it? What kind of truthful intentions do we have? Do we have things going on with that? What kind of intentions can we get into? Jen wants to know. Let's see what's going on with that. The King of Swords, we have a Five of Cups and a Star. True intentions are good intentions. Said missing. Oh, they're missing some money. Okay, missing money. King of Swords. You have the Five of Cups and the Star. I think they're genuinely upset about it. I think they are missing something indeed. I think they're genuinely upset. The Five of Cups, I'm upset about something. It feels like I'm not where I need to be with this. I'm kind of worked up. I'm kind of upset with it. The Star feels like that this is something I'm looking for. I'm scanning for it. I'm on a journey with this, but it just feels like this is challenging indeed. I think they literally are missing money. I think they are, right? They're very disappointed. If you're heisting money and you're lying about it, I think the Five of Cups wouldn't be here. I think you'd have the devil, or you'd have a Six of Pentacles where I'm spending the money or something like that, right? The Five of Cups means I'm genuinely concerned. I'm genuinely upset with it. The King of Swords says I try to do something about it, but I just can't. Overall, the Star says they are looking for it. It feels like that this is something that they want to go forth and figure out and fix at a minimum. But I think it's legitimate indeed. All right, we got readings on PayPal. Let's hop to PayPal and get some readings done, my friends. We got some PayPal action up in there. Let's use the Wonder World Tarot since we're doing the Amy deck. Live reading, Destiny's Tarot. Destiny's Tarot, let me see if you have a specific question for us. Let's see what's going on with that. See what's going on here. Send a donation. Love your energy. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You want to love reading. Not sure if my ex will reconcile, but I want to meet somebody new. So I'm kind of confused. It makes sense. That makes sense because a lot of times we do get in that situation, right? A lot of times we get in the situation where we're like, do we go forward? Do we go backwards? What kind of things are we going to do and all that? Me and my ex or this new person I just met. All right, let's see what's going on. We're going to use the Modern Love Tarot indeed. We're going to use the Modern Love Tarot and see what kind of things we can get into. See what kind of things are going to be all right for us. All right, for us. Is it going to be something we can make happen? You may be lagging. Well, that's not good, Andrew. Hopefully you get that fixed. Love reading. High Priestess. Damn. Judgment. Two of Wands and the Four. Okay, let me tell you what I'm looking at here. If you're looking at a new versus old, I think you're looking at a new individual, new opportunity. So I think you need to settle with a new opportunity. That's going to be your best shot. Why do we say this? This is a great one for Behind the Readings on Patreon. If you're not a member of Patreon, by the way, you can get Behind the Readings over there, where I dive deeper into why I said that. So let's go kind of shallow into why I said that and see what's going on. I think that you're looking at the judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, meaning I want a new opportunity. I want somebody that's going to be a little bit new, somebody that's going to have not a bad past or what have you. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. We're not going to have a bad past or anything like that. And the High Priestess. The High Priestess says that there are too many things hovering around us with the ex. Too many things with the ex, baggage coming in. Too many things that just aren't the way that we need it to go. High Priestess says we're challenged on that, right? Because the Two of Wands says I need to meet someone new. I think it's going to be a better option for me. I think it's going to rock. I think it's going to be much better overall. And the Four of Wands, we're building a happy home, happy family. We are building a happy home, happy family. but we have to do it from a ground up from the ground up. And I think that is what is important indeed. Met somebody new. We kind of see that, right? You kind of see that. We met somebody new. We're kind of getting something happening and all that other things. But yeah, I think that's important indeed. It just feels like there's too much baggage. It feels like too much baggage with the ex. Now, I'm not ruling the ex out permanently, but I am saying that it's going to be difficult to get that worked out. It's going to be difficult to get that worked out indeed. Anyway, we got John. John's got a double reading tonight. Let's see. John wants to know. What do they want to know? Cousin vibe. Okay. Cousin, and John's other reading is cousin again. Gambling. Here you go. Gambling indeed. Gambling indeed. All right, let's get some details. I love gambling, money-making details. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's get a good deck for this and see where it's going to go. I got to let the dog, okay, I got to let the dogs out. Give me literally 10 seconds. I'll be right back. 10 seconds. We'll get John's gambling and cousin Reed. I'll be right back. All right, we are good. Then we're back. Let's see what's going on with the cousin. So the first question is, will cousin affect my luck at gambling? Let's go farther than that. Let's get some really good details here. How will the cousin and I vibe together on the birthday? Happy early birthday, by the way. Happy early birthday indeed. Let's see, where's the sound effect? Where's my sound effect? All right, happy early birthday. It's not the birthday yet, but I mean, hey, it's the way to go. See what's going to happen with all of that good stuff. Man, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Cousin runs at a different speed than you do. I mean, bottom line, cousin runs at a little bit of a different speed than you do. Let's say you're in 5th gear. Cousin may be in 4th gear. Right? A little bit with that. So yeah, cousin runs on a little bit of different gear, right? Ace of Cups. We're not fully coordinated. We're not fully sort of on that mode of this is the way it works, and we're both doing the same thing. We're both sort of, you're not like identical twins or anything, right? You're not identical twins or anything. So the Ace of Cups reverse says, be aware, you don't have to do everything together. You don't have to do everything at the same time. It's not something where you're going to rely on them. Overall, the Six of Swords says that y'all are able to take the trip together successfully. I think it's going to be good overall. The Six of Swords is riding in a boat with somebody else, which is kind of what you're doing, right? Riding in a boat with somebody else, but also you have a lot of stuff going on. I think this is a problem of there's too much activities. There are too many things happening, too many things going on. Ultimately, the Hierophant, it says don't take anything too seriously that they say. I think y'all get into a little bit of a scuffle kind of thing, right? In the middle of it. Don't take things too seriously. I think you have an opportunity where you see something sort of bothers you. Don't take it seriously. Let it just slide off. Not going to be a big problem. I think that's going to be key, right? Because the Hierophant says there's a lot of buildup and maybe a little bit of a power struggle at some point. Don't take it too seriously. Maybe go your own way if that sort of comes about with that. Now, let's get to the good read. Let's get to the good read indeed. Now, we're going gambling. Now, the cousin, will they affect the luck with gambling? Let's get some good details up here because I like gambling. I am all up in that gambling action. Jen, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Jen wants to know about the missing cash. We can get that. We'll find Jen's missing cash in a minute. Jen, look, there's your cash. We'll find it indeed. But let's see. What's going on? Okay, we're going gambling. Let's do a general gambling rate. You're going to win. You're going to win some money. Not going to be a problem. You're going to win some money here. Craps is your friend if you can get it. I think if you can get craps, craps is going to be your friend. I think that's going to have some good opportunities for you. Just make sure you know what you do before you walk up. You don't want to just walk in blind. I mean, this is the bountiful harvest here. You are going to make some money. You're going to get some good cash flowing, good things happening indeed. Oh, man. What's going on with that? They keep trying to talk you into spending your money. There's a problem. Sorry. I mean, I'm sorry. You know, I know you love your cousin. We all love the cousin. But they keep trying to talk into spending your money. Don't let them talk into spending your money. You spend your own money. The Chariot. Go your own way at a certain point and definitely do things on your own. Okay, what are your games? All right, we're going to intuition now. What are going to be your games? You got a bountiful harvest coming. Your number one game is going to be craps. I think craps is going to make you some money. Entertainment purposes only, by the way. Never gamble based on a fat man reading your cards on the internet. Thank you. But craps is going to make you money. Blackjack. Man, blackjack. Blackjack is not the best thing. It's just not the best thing. I would do some $5 tables. Warm it up with some $5 tables. You need to sort of figure out $5 table is going to be my thing or not. You definitely don't want to go blackjack at night. At night, blackjack, you're going to lose your shirt. Your bottom line. I think during the day, if you have an opportunity, especially morning, blackjack is going to be a good thing. Once it sort of heats up, once this starts going, you're going to run into a blackjack table with a half shoe of decks, right? The shoe is half empty. Sit at that table. Again, not a full shoe, not a little bit of a shoe, a half empty shoe. Sit at that table. It's going to be the table for you, but do not go at night. At night, craps is going to be your game. It's going to be your game. Slots. I would do any movie-themed slots. I wouldn't stay there for very long. I think you're going to lose your shirt on slots. Movie-themed slots, anything that you recognize, a character or something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a movie star. Those are going to be the fun ones. Those are going to be the slots that you want. But slots are not going to be your mainstay by far in that. Anyway, there's a lot of details. Go win some money. And of course, if you win some fat cash, come back here. I mean, just let me know. And of course, if you win a lot of cash, I'm right here. If you win a lot of cash, from the craps table or something, I'm right here. Anyway, all right. So YouTube users got a triple shot. Then we got Jen. Let's do YouTube user right now. Apply for 5 months analysis project. Will I score it? That is going to be important details right now. Let's get it done with the Superlinaris version 2. A lot of good Superlinaris version 2 action up in here. I'm good with making other people money. Apparently, we got at least 5 people that have come in here and said they won some good money. So, we got one that was 500. One came in, they won like $1,000 or $2,000 or something like that. Anyway, obviously entertainment purposes only. That's, results are not guaranteed. Do not ever gamble. That's bad. Gambling's bad. Okay. So don't do it. Gambling is bad. Okay. Okay. Apply for the 5 months project. Will I get it? The Fool, where journeying ends delayed. Some hard choices to be made. I think you get in a situation where you have to make some hard choices about that. I think you already saw, Amber, thank you for your donation. You already saw some red flags. You did. You said you saw red flags. You said you saw red flags with this. You're going to get into a hard choice where you're going to see more about this thing. You're going to see more. I think that's a problem. Indeed. You need to make a good choice, right? You need to make a good choice here. So there's a delay in getting it. It feels like there's a lot of competition here indeed. I think you do get an opportunity. You're getting in, you're jumping in, but there's some red flags waiting for you, right? You got to make some hard choices. So be prepared. Don't walk in blind. Don't do a fool. Don't walk in blind. To make the hard choices, you're going to have to be prepared and well researched. Sonic Booming, thank you for your very generous donation. Look at you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, let's put these back where it is. Sonic Boom is a practical outcome damage countersuit against a constituents. San Diego, they have a lawful. Oh my, I feel like God. All right, let's see. I didn't see any poker. For John, I didn't see any poker. This is something. This is something specific to John, by the way. Amber, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. This is specific to John. Don't everybody do my stuff. Don't everybody go out and do the same things. When I give lottery numbers and I give gambling advice, that's specific to one person. So you got to understand that. That's not general. It's not general at all. I finally let go of N. Man, that's difficult indeed. I'm happy with that. But residue of curiosity remains. What's the future? It's over for good. Let's see what's going on with all that. Is it over for good? Can we reboot this eventually? I did say you got something. Coco, thank you for hanging out with us. Welcome. Good to see you. All right, let's see what's going on with all of that. Is it over for good? The Fool, friends. Rose, thank you for your other donation. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. John, thank you for your other donation. Okay, it's not over for good. No, you have another opportunity. Right now, you're dealing with N being the one coming out, you know, sort of making moves, and you being the one sort of pulling back, which is kind of opposite of what happened before, right? Because you were asking about N not responding to you. Remember? And now you're doing the opposite. You're doing the opposite. You're on the receiving end of like, yeah, I'm kind of done. But you're done. The Fool says you're willing to take one more adventure later. Again, end of the year. Again, end of the year. You're willing to take one more adventure later. I think you get lonely at the end of the year. I think you could be in a relationship with this other person if you want to walk that path. Overall, the journey's not over. The journey is not over indeed. And I think that the being friends together, I don't think being friends works for N. I think if N wants a little action, N wants a little bit in there, N wants some opportunities with that. You're going to have to decide about that. But I do think you have one more shot at the end, no pun intended, at the end of the year. Career-wise, will I be at the end of the year at the current or the new job? Let's see. I said before new job. I did say before the new job. Oh, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Said before you're getting a new job. The new job is where you find somebody. You got to make a choice with that. We don't read all upside down. King of Wands, Magician, you're in the new job. So this is the new job, right? Basically, you're looking at the new job by the end of the year. You're looking at a King of Wands. You need to be settled down by the end of the year. Is this something you're sort of looking forward to? You're sort of, moving forward with that. Magician says, I'm good at what I do, but the Page of Wands says I'm kind of new. I'm the new person. I'm the new girl. I got a little bit of a page. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm still in training. Still trying to figure out the ropes and whatnot. The Magician said, I'm just fine, but I need to get comfortable. I need to get in my comfort zone with this. I think it's going to be the new job indeed. All right, at least that's what I say. All right, let's see what's going on with that. Jen wants to know. Jen wants to know about something. The missing money, did he misplace it or did he get robbed? What happened? Did somebody knock him over the head? You know, it's a good one for that is the Poe Tarot. I'm not saying Poe Tarot is good for missing money. I'm saying Poe Tarot has some people knocking each other over the head. So, I mean, like Moe in the Three Stooges, right? So I think you got to go there. I think you got to go there and figure that out. Anyway, did they misplace it? Did he get robbed? Did he drop it? Like what happened? Did he do a reverse money trick where he just kind of dropped it in something? I don't know. Let's see. I think he lost it. I think he lost it. Five of Pentacles. I lost my head. Right? I lost my head. Or could that be robbery? Everybody chime in here. Is that robbery or did he lose it? It could be robbery. I took the head. It could be robbery. Okay, I'm leaning towards robbery at this point. I'm leaning towards robbery. Somebody grabbed the head and they ran off with it. I think they got robbed. Ace of Pentacles, it affects them emotionally more than it usually does, right? More than it usually does, it affected them a little bit emotionally. Knight of Pentacles says, you're not going to find it. I think they know the person that robbed him, that took the money. But I don't think that they're going to find the money. The money's still on the ground. The money is still on the ground. They haven't picked it up. I just don't think they're going to find it. I don't think they're going to find this particular stash of cash. But I think somebody walked off with it. Somebody took it. Somebody walked off and took it. Not much you can do. He's stealing the head. I agree. I changed my tune. I changed my mind on that one. I was like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, Reiki is like, these cards are too much. This is a good read. The Poe knows. I mean, KD is like, KD says the Poe knows, and the Poe does know. How will this weekend go? Well, let's not use the Poe for that, right? The Poe is a very, very peculiar and specific deck. You don't pull out the Poe for like, is my ex going to come back and call me? You don't pull out the Poe for, does Susie at work like me? No. You pull out the Poe for, did somebody cast a hex on me? Is somebody stalking me? Is somebody losing some money? Did somebody get robbed? That's a Poe right there. That's a Poe. The Poe, you can't handle the Poe on like a love reading or like, how's my weekend gonna go reading. Poe ain't designed for that. Poe is not designed for that at all. Poe's gonna give you some wild. If you do how my weekend go with the Poe, you're gonna end up in the hospital. You're gonna end up straight up in the hospital. You don't want to end up in the hospital. That's your weekend. It's your weekend. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Amber, you know what I'm saying. Amber, I'm passionate about this stuff. You got to understand. I don't play. When I go tarot, I go full steam. I don't play anymore. You know what I'm saying? I'll play it all day, play at night. But when we get some cards down, we got to get serious. Anyway, how will this weekend go? Emperor, ooh, nice. Emperor, you got to boss somebody around. Somebody ain't doing something. You got to boss them. You got to boss somebody around this weekend. Somebody ain't doing something. You got to get down. You got to boss them. You got to make sure that they're going to clean up their act with this, right? The Emperor and the Magician. If I don't tell them what to do, if I don't micromanage the situation, the hell am I going to get at the end of the day? I'm going to get something terrible. I need to understand this, right? The Magician card next to the Emperor. You got a lot of lovers. Oh, we got a lot of majors up in here. I like it. The Emperor with a Magician, got to boss somebody around, got to get somebody off their butt because nothing's happening. Just nothing's happening here. I think that's sort of a problem at the end of the day, The way it is. Nine of Pentacles. This weekend is the beginning of something new that makes you money, that gets you some stability. I like it overall. I think that is going to be nice indeed. It gets you going. Scott, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Overall, the lovers, you have, the girls trip. You have a good trip. You do. The lovers. Everybody is on target. Everybody gets in the groove. Everybody has a good time. The lovers, it is a fantastic trip overall. I like it. Thumbs up. Thumbs up for the girls' night out trip. That is going to be fun indeed. All right. I like it a lot. Anyway, the real mischief of life. That's the way it is. It's the way it goes sometimes. All right. John is waiting for another question over here. John, we're going to PayPal. I got another, then the cousin. We're really worried. John, why are you so worried about your cousin? John's really upset with this cousin thing. Let's see what's going on with that. Okay. We need to know. By the way, we're back on PayPal. A little bit of PayPal action. We'll hop back on the donations. We'll take a little PayPal break. A little bit. All right. Let's go with a little bit of animal tarot. So let's see what's going on. Anyway, how do we handle the cousin? You are really concerned about this cousin. Maybe for good reason. Previous readings, we did say that they're trying to spend your money. Is this a bossy person? Is this somebody who you got to like sort of rein in, a little bit of bossy, a little bit of, they do it their way and they think they know what's good for you? Is this one of those? Is this what's going on over here? Because you're really concerned about this. Anyway, how do we handle all this crap? That's the bottom line. I think the Knight of Wands, death, and strength. Number one, you basically got to make them happy for some reason. I don't know why. We got to make them happy. You got to have patience too. Strength is about having patience, having the strength to go forth and go through maybe some challenging times or something like that. You have to have patience. Take a deep breath, have some patience. Because I think if you don't, you're going to get in a situation where you're just like, oh, you're just really upset, right? So strength says have patience. It's going to be your key component here. The death. Make them think that you think their way, right? Fake them out a little bit. Just like agree with them. They'll be like, hey, you need to go do this or something. You'd be like, oh, that's an awesome idea. I'm gonna catch that up here in a minute. Let me go get a drink or something like that, right? And then you go do your own thing. Agree with them a lot. Agree with them a lot if they're trying to micromanage you, the death card, right? Agree with them and then do something else. But basically just don't confront them. Like, dude, the hell's wrong with you? You know, that's wrong, right? The death card. Do something different, a little bit of a different, but just sort of agree with them, have a little more patience with them and whatnot. Overall, it feels like they have some level of control over you. You're not going to be able to sort of escape that. The Knight of Wands, just, you know, just work with it. Work with it the smooth, the easy way, where everything goes great and easy and smoothly. You don't want to just sort of, you know, get up in their face or anything. I don't think that's going to work for anybody. Anyway, at least that's how you handle the cousin. By the way, we were on PayPal. Now we're coming back. We're coming back tonight on the generous donations we got. Thank you all so much. I appreciate y'all again. Sonic Boom. And speaking of generous, what's my projected outcome in damages countersuit against the constituents representing San Diego County? Lawful Injunction Authority, Veterans Affairs does. I feel I got him. All right. Basically, how much projected outcome? Okay, let's see. So we're suing for damages. We need some outcome. Let's get a good deck for that, which is going to be the money-making deck indeed. The money deck indeed. We're going to make it happen. We're going to go forth and see where that goes, right? Where that goes. All right. Anyway, projected outcome and damages for all of that stuff. If you're looking for income, how much money you get, maybe. I don't know. I don't know indeed. Anyway, let's see what's going on. The outcome. We don't read all reversed. Outcome. You get a good outcome. Home. We get money from it. Yeah. We get some money. I think you win some money out of this, right? You got a Four of Wands. We're at home in the situation. We know that we got the upper hand here. We're at home in the situation. We're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll with this. So I think that you do get some kind of cash, some kind of money, something happening with that. I think that's going to be important indeed. By the way, we're ending soon anymore. It's going to have to be tomorrow. Overall, I think that you're getting money because you're looking at a little bit of a connection with this. In other words, they have to connect with you. They have to give you some money. We have to get some stuff going on and all that. Empress says you're pretty comfortable with the entire situation. So the lawyers seem to know what they're doing. They seem to be rocking it. They seem to know what's going on. The two, the domain, the dominion, the domain, the master of all of this sort of the level of this. Man, you got a lot of power over this person. You got a lot of power over this individual or this or this sort of the city or the state, whatever's going on. You got a lot of power here. Maybe you have a great case. Maybe you have a lot of evidence. Maybe you have some, but you're coming in with a level of authority or a level of power from the Empress, from the Four. You feel at home. You feel like you got a lot of stuff going on. Katie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Katie, we are ending soon. I've officially got to go. So Katie, I'll get yours first thing tomorrow. But yeah, you're looking at a level of heavy-duty control of the situation. I think you win. I think you win indeed. All right. Looks pretty good. Overall, I think it looks great. Looks great indeed. Amber, what's going on? Pulled the Eight of Wands for May. Let's see what's going on. What message is coming indeed? What kind of message? We got a little bit of that action. A little bit of messages coming, messages rolling in. Like that. See what kind of thing we can get done. Christina, I thought you had something to do. Christina, you have nothing to do, or what's going on? Christina, let me know. Christina, let me know. Do you not have anything to do? Or did you get out of that, or what's going on? Anyway, let's see what's going on. What kind of messages are coming with that and all of that other stuff? A Knight of Coins. I got a Ten of Swords and an Eight of Swords. What messages are coming? You're going to get an abrupt halt. You're going to get an abrupt halt to something. Knight of Coins. We're sort of invested in something. We're getting something going on. And all right, we're sort of rocking it. We're getting something going on. We're getting something moving. The Knight of Coins, it says that we sort of need to get moving on this. The problem is we can't. We are stuck. We can't. We're getting something halted here. The Ten of Swords. I'm getting removed. I'm getting stopped. I'm getting things to where it's just not working. The 8, I'm not able to do things that I need. So you have the messages that are coming, the things that you're moving, you have to get something done, but you can't. It's just getting halted and it's getting terminated. That is the message indeed for that. That's a message coming in for there. Anyway, that's interesting. It's like I got to get it going. I got to get moving. I have some sort of an obligation. I got to move forward, but I'm just not able to do that. We got YouTube user double shot. We got Scott Lynn, and we're out of here tonight for now. Though we have Rose wants a question. Rose wants to know, will my husband do business after he retires? Okay, so we got a retired husband. See if they're going to start a new business, if they're going to get something going on with that. 6 of Cups and the Magician. Yeah, absolutely. I think so. I think that they are going to do, your husband's going to do that indeed. Thumbs up with that. The Magician. You're taking too many skills into retirement to just ignore. Too many skills, too many fresh things going on, too many things happening. 6 of Cups says you're able to get the customers, you're able to get the action that you need from this. So that is a thumbs up indeed. I think they're going to start a business. The Magician is very nice indeed for that. They're going to be pretty successful with it too. All right, we got YouTube users, got 2 questions. We got Scott, and we're out of here. Career question from the first read. All right, we did have a first read over here. After that, let's see, I'm currently in a leadership program at work, got a 5 months project. I'll get booted. What should I do in the leadership or move forward with the project? All right, stay or go. And I think that's the important part indeed. Should I stay or should I go with this? Ace of Coins. Oh, man. 6 of Wands. 9 of Wands. I think no matter what I say, you're going to do it. I think it's the bottom line. I think in the previous reading, I said, don't go into it. But then you got the ace. I think you're going to do it anyway. I think bottom line is you're going to choose to do it. You're going to choose to go forth and make it happen. You're going to choose to do it. Ace of Coins says you're going to make that opportunity. 6 of Wands says you're going to be moderately successful, but you're going to kind of miss. You're going to kind of miss the 9 of Wands. You're going to kind of miss the action. You're going to kind of miss the old spot and whatnot. Man, overall, I don't think you should go into the leadership thing, but I think you're going to do it anyway. So I think you're going forward. I think you're going forward indeed. I think you do get booted, but yeah, hey, stay in the leadership program, make it happen, and making it happen indeed. I think the getting booted part is the problem. I don't think the leadership program is bad. I think the getting booted part is the difficulty. Anyway, all right, we'll finally get serious. We'll finally get serious with all of this stuff when they come back, maybe at the end of the year. We're going to get serious with this, making it happen. No. This is terrible. I'm sorry. No, that's a thumbs down. I'm sorry. No. Knight of Cups, Mr. Romance. In comes in and does the romantic thing. He comes in. They have a romantic thing. Coming in, the world says they make all of these promises. All of these things are there, making promises, talking about this, talking about that. They're getting all you excited parts excited. And then the 8 of Cups, they abandon it. They abandon it. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no. They're not going to be quite ready to do that very seriously at the end of the year. And the last question of the night is Scott. Will my son's relationship end soon? It sucks. All right, let's see. A toxic relationship. Ain't nobody got time for a toxic relationship. Let's get to This Might Hurt Tarot, because this indeed might hurt. This indeed might hurt indeed. You don't know. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going to happen with all of that stuff. Anyway, I don't know. Son's relationship, are they going to end soon? We're going to give it up. We're going to finally get away from this thing because, oh my God. Oh my God. It's not good at all. 8 of Wands, yes. The Star, yes. Ace of Swords, yes. 9 of Swords, overall, that's a yes. I like it. I think it's nice. I think it is nice indeed. All right. You're looking at the 8 of Wands, the movement away from the situation, a movement that you need, the Star being guided away from it. Be aware that the son will come back to this relationship later. I'm sorry. The son will come back to this relationship later. They feel connected to this individual, no matter how damn toxic it is. They feel connected to this relationship. Okay. Ace of Swords, they're going to interact and meet with somebody that's very good, very cool. They are going to sort of dive off into that direction. Eight of Wands with an Ace of Swords, new encounter, new relationship, what have you. And the Knight of Swords, the big movement card. You got two big movement cards and a new interaction with somebody card. But I'm sorry, they're going to come back. They're going to come back later. They're going to come back later because they're a little bit addicted to that. I think, okay, Scott, the problem is there's a lot of good potential here, okay? It sucks, but there's a lot of good potential. If this person would fix their crap, if this person would fix this, if they would do that, it'd be so great. But the potential's not reality. And I think that they'll never realize the potential because the other person is not involved enough with it. And that is it from me. We'll see you tomorrow.